and welcome. Okay, let's continue with this course. And our next step is we want to create a project. Okay, so maybe we can call this video this is the hello world. Okay, for Android, or maybe we can call create your first project. I don't know, but let's continue. Well, if you see, this is the main window when you start Android Studio. Okay, and well, in the right side, in the top, we will see a button with the string new project. Okay, let's click here in new project, and you will see something like that. Okay, well, we have a division here. Okay, and I will explain you okay what happened, because if you see, we have template sections, and you have a phone and tablet option, Wear OS, a television, and automotive. Well, it's very weird because these parts always change. Okay, it's important because it's changing, well, because Android is evolving. Okay, so for example, if you want to create a project for phone and tablet, well, it's very easy. You understand, you have a templates, and you need to select here, and you need to select one of these. Okay, if you want to create something for a watch, okay, well, you need to select Wear OS. And technically we can say it's Android, but at the end, well, it's almost Android. Okay, television is the same. In television, you will see Android TV. That is very common than Wear OS, but you will see too much maybe the Android TV combination with some brands. Okay, like Sony, Samsung. I don't remember other ones, but well, you have other options. And automotive, well, the same. If you want to create something, some project for an Android auto, well, that's your choice. Okay, well, in this course we only, I don't know, maybe later we can talk about or create a project with for Wear OS or television, maybe. Actually, I never work with automotive. Okay, so I don't like to say lies, so I never worked with this before, or Android Auto or other names. But yeah, I create some things, some projects for television and Wear OS. Okay, in the past. Well, let's continue with phone and tablet, and you have some options here. Okay, well, I will try to explain you the most important details for that, because we have more things to see. New activity, well, is a really empty project. Okay, because you will see something like this: empty activity and empty view activities. It's not a real empty project. Okay, because you have an activity and you have an activity to here. Okay, so it's the only thing is you don't have elements inside this activity. Okay, maybe you don't know what is an activity. I will explain you later. I love to explain that, because it's a activity is an Android concept. Okay, it's very important, so you don't have to worry because you have experience from other languages. But if you don't have experience in Android, it's very common you see at the beginning concepts like fragments, activity, and well, it's a very Android concept. Okay, don't worry for now. Okay, just wait and be patient. Well, an activity is you don't have anything, like I said before. Maybe it's a real empty project. Okay, we have an empty activity, but this is if you see a different color here, is a different color. Maybe it's a purple. Yeah, I think so. Well, it's because in this part we are using a Jetpack Compose. Okay, again, Jetpack Compose is a very Android popular concept now. But well, if you are not working with mobile or Android, well, maybe you don't understand what it's meaning. So well, you don't have to worry. Okay, I will explain. I will explain you later. Well, this is about a Jetpack Compose and Jetpack Compose, but with an empty activity and a basic views activity. Okay, well, we have here a different color. If you see green color, is the like the primary color. Okay, So you will see a button navigation views activity, you will see an empty views activity, and navigation drawer. Navigation drawer is this navigation. Probably you will see that if you know about material design or Google. Yeah, it's material design, so you don't have to worry. Maybe you can type this in your browser. It's a very common design pattern to work with a websites or applications too. Okay, so navigation drawer is a pattern to the navigation. So I will show you later too in this course. I am very sure of we will see that. Well, in this moment we will select empty views activity. Why? Because it's the is with we don't have too much code with if you select empty views activity. Okay, that's the answer. So that's why we select that, and you will see here, for example, responsive view activities, game activities, and native C++ activities. Okay, so this is a very specific cases. You want to use C++ or you want to create a template for a video game, for example. It's a good idea, but in this moment we are doing everything to learn about Android. Okay, so we'll start with the option with less code. Okay, so we will select empty views activity. Okay, and let's put next. Well, I don't want to use too much time for these videos, but well, I need to explain that. Okay, well, the name is about your name project or your name application name. Okay, for example, if you are creating Twitter, well, you need to put Twitter. Okay, if you want to create a Facebook, well, or Meta or whatever, well, you put anything. I will put my app tutorial. Okay, package name. The package name is very important because if you go to the Play Store is the store for Google to download your Android applications. Okay, you will see in the URL the package name. So it's very important for us. We need a unique package name, and it's not a good idea put, for example, things like this example. Okay, because sometimes you will see, not now but later, when you want to create your project or you want to upload your project in the Play Store, for example. I am not sure, but I remember sometimes I have some troubles if I want to use example word, okay, in the package name. So my recommendation is do something like this, for example. Okay, try to be original, try to be unique. Okay, because it's very important. It's a good way to find your application too. Okay, at the end it's a way to create a unique path. Okay, well, package name is like I said before. Actually, you see, we don't have spaces. We try to start like a website. For example, if you see, this is very common: commercial dot Jose del Juan dot my app tutorial. So if you have a nickname of your company names, well, you can change it. Okay, save location, well, you can save it whatever you want. It's okay. You remember, you can select and try to find the correct directory for you. You can select a language. Okay, we have two options. We start here with Kotlin. Okay, I like too much Java, actually. I don't know, maybe if you put in your comments or something you want this course to in Java, well, I can record that videos. I don't have any problem, but well, let's continue with Kotlin. Okay, and minimum is the key. Okay, this is the SDK. Remember, is the API level, so it's very important to understand. You need to select one API, and well, I will try to answer this later. Okay, I will explain this in next video. It's not the most important thing, but I think I like to explain that in some courses. Okay, because I know sometimes when you are starting in Android, you have some questions like this. Okay, and well, the other configuration is build configuration language. You have three options. If you see, we have a recommend option, so please select this. If you want to use Gradle version catalog experimental, well, you are free to do that. But well, I think I don't like to use too much the experimental options. Okay, actually in Android it's very complicated. If you are using, you have a project in production, it's very complicated when you are using experimental options, because it's very hard to everything it's fine. Okay, so my recommendation is always use the recommended things. Okay, well, let me change it. Well, with this step, I will select this. We click here on a finish button and just wait. Okay, maybe that depends. The speed of this is very variable. If you have a slow computer or a new one or a great GPU, well, it's complicated. We don't have a exact time to say, hey, that's, you only need 1 minute or 30 seconds, because depends your computer. Okay, well, in this case, you see, is very fast. Everything is fine, and well, welcome. This is your first project here in Android.